Okay, well, we'll have an unboxing and a quick look at how the Max Bug Zapper by Black Flag does. Been very hesitant about buying one. The last bug zapper I had was a kid growing up in the 70s and 80s, and it was a oversized monstrosity that was very efficient. Haven't seen anything like that for a while. These are smaller and plastic casing and just not so sure, but we'll take a look and see how it does. I did go with the 6,000 volt compared to the other smaller ones. I don't really know what the difference is. It says it's an acre and a half coverage. I don't have an acre and a half. I've got a wooded backyard that we have a lot of mosquitoes for, and probably out on the other side of those chairs is where this should go, but I am not going to run a power cord out there, at least not until I see how well it works. So I'll probably be placing it somewhere in that area. Yeah, I don't know. I'll plug it in and see how it works. I've got a shepherd's hook. Unfortunately, all the single hooks were sold out, so I have a double hook. That's okay. Maybe I'll put a plant or something on the other side. This is how it looks out of the box. And just like other reviews, you can see the wire is protected through, or this protects the double wire on the inside. It's got a place for your hook to hang it, and power 24-hour, or oh, there's the photosensitive switch underneath here. Kind of hard to do one-handed. Is that the switch? I don't know. We'll figure it out. Cord is shorter than I expected, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to run an extension cord to it anyway. So let's put it on a shepherd's hook and check it out. So it's plugged in and it's working. And I know the directions say don't put them close, don't put this close to where you're going to sit, which we are, because you don't want to attract mosquitoes and bugs closer to you. However, our philosophy is the ones that are close to us, we would prefer them to come this direction. So, plus, like I said, the extension cord we have reaches here, and we're not running it further for right now. So, it's still a little light out, and it's been plugged in for about 30 seconds, so I have not expected to have any zapping. We'll check back in a little bit. So this particular model has green lights in addition to the deep purple light. Through the camera, it looks like I see a blue glow. There is no blue glow in reality. The dark purple lights are the tube lights on the inside, and then there is green lights that come on and off on this particular model, and it's supposed to the movement is supposed to attract bugs too. So far I do not hear or see any evidence of bugs being zapped, but it is the first night, and so we'll see. If there's anything to report, I will update this at a later time. Actually, there is an update. There does seem to be some charred bugs on the inside here. A little hard to see, and I did hear a little bit of a zzz, so it is working. Maybe there's just not a lot of bugs out right now, except I feel like they're all over my legs. So I'm going back in. Well, this is the third night, and not really seen any action. There's a few bugs on the inside, but for the most part, nothing like what I expected. Now, the first night was a little cool, and second night was a little rainy. And tonight's hot and muggy. So, yeah, I'm not quite sure. It's pretty enough, but it isn't really doing the zapping that I had expected it to do. We'll see what tomorrow brings. Alright, the next night, I do see evidence that it has worked. I haven't heard any zapping, but it seems like it is working. I got this it was in the $60 range at my local Menards store. It's kind of like a Home Depot and Lowe's. So I guess it works. Maybe it's not buggy enough to have a lot of zapping, but it does seem to work. I will predict that when we get further into our bug season and there are a lot more bugs out, that this thing will probably be doing a lot of zapping like I'm expecting it to do. So I can't really show you the zapping because it's not happening, but it has killed bugs. And like I stated before, I have intentionally not put on the mosquito attractive strip that hangs right about here, because it lasts about 30 days and it's around $12 to replace. And I kind of want to see that this thing is working before I put it out, but in all reality, we're not out at night right now to worry about the mosquitoes, so I'm gonna save that and try that a little bit later. So I mean, my review is yes, it's working. It's working. There is barbecue bugs inside there, so yeah, okay, it works. That's my review. Hope that helps somewhat, at least.